Welcome to Papa Steve's Recipes. So today we're going to be making some broccoli stir fry with rice and egg rolls. Now my recipes are all nice and simple and easy. That's my channel, just me cooking dinner. So for those of you who like what you see, I appreciate you hitting that like button, subscribing, and especially comment. I really enjoy your comments. That all helps my video grow. Well, let's get to it. So the first thing we got to do is we got to get that rice going. So what I've got is 2 cups of long grain brown rice here. Of course, you can use whatever kind of rice you want. Next, we got to add some water. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to put in, the rest of the instructions usually call for 2 to 1, 4 cups of water to 2 cups of rice. So there's 2. And then I don't put quite 4 in there for mine. I find it to be a little moister than I like. I go just a little under, about 3 3/4 a cup of water. Put that in there. Next, set that aside. Oh, we got to add some of this good butter. Oh, about that much right there. And then a little salt. Too much. Get that stirred up a little bit. Like so, that in there. Now we're going to get this, put that on high. We're going to get this, bring it to a boil. And then you want to cover it. And it's important you have a nice tight lid. See, this is a good rice pot. That's a good tight lid. That's very important. Bring it to a boil, cover it, and reduce it down to simmer for about 45 minutes. And on my stove, it's number 2. So if you cook on my stove, use number 2 for simmer. All right, let's get that rice cooking. We'll get back at you. All right, so that rice has been going for about 20 minutes now. And now it's time to put in the egg rolls. Something that's important about cooking is timing, because you want everything to be ready at the same time so it's hot and fresh. So the rice takes 45 minutes, and these are going to take about 20 minutes. So I'm about to put these in on 450 for 20 minutes. Now these egg rolls, they're made from scratch. Well, I didn't make them from scratch, but somebody did. And they were so nice to put them in a box and put them in the freezer in the store where I could get to them. So that's what makes my stuff simple and easy. And I'm just using these right here, Taipei vegetable egg rolls. They're pretty good. I enjoy them. But, of course, you can use your choice. All right, let's put these in the oven, and I'll see you in about 20 minutes. All right, while those egg rolls are cooking, I got a little story for you. So, many years ago, maybe 1978, 79, late 70s, I was cooking at a restaurant called Sambo's. Now, for you youngsters out there, it's pretty much just like a Denny's, 24 hours, pretty much the same menu, just a little less racist. Well, Denny's is a little less racist. But anyways, I'm cooking. It's a 24-hour restaurant. It's late at night. And the dishwasher, he wants to go home. So I got to line him out on what he needs to do. And I said, all right, you just need to, in the back, behind the kitchen in the back, you need to mop this real good back here. And you be sure and use some ammonia now, all right? All right. So I go back out front where the griddle is. I'm doing, And then he pops his head out the door. He said, I'm finished. I said, I went back there. And the fumes just kind of hit me like a wall, man. Whoom! That poor dishwasher. He's standing there. He's got tears coming out of his eyes. I said, damn, boy, how much ammonia did you use? He said, I used a whole jug. With no water, just pure ammonia. I said, oh my goodness. You need to get some water in here and clean this up. Anyway, the moral of this story is it's important to be specific. Okay, let's get back to it. All right, well, welcome back. That rice is done. When that's done, you want to move that off of the fire and let it sit there for about 5 minutes, or longer if you want to, but at least 5 minutes. Then you'll fluff it out. But the egg rolls, they just went off. They're done. I'm just letting them sit in the oven. They'll stay warm. Now we're going to get our veggies going. First thing, I'm going to add a little butter, about like that, and some oil. I usually use avocado oil, but you use what works for you. Let me move that over. You can see that a little better. There we go. And what I've got going on is here I've got some squash, just two pretty decent sized squash, a little bigger and medium. Some carrots. That's probably about. Don't worry about putting down the writing down the amounts, the recipe. I'll put the recipe in the description for your convenience. So I got some broccoli here. Now this was frozen broccoli that I thawed out. Fresh broccoli works just, of course, just as good. Whatever works for you. So first thing is we get that butter going. Need to melt down a little bit, like so. Then we're going to put these squash in, like that. Boom. Put that aside. And we're going to put the carrots in, just like that. Now, we're not going to put the broccoli in just yet because it won't take long for that broccoli. We don't want to overcook it. Now, you notice how that carrot's snuck back there? You need to do that's important. That's part of the thing. It always tastes better when that happens. Oh, got another one. You're trying to get away. Carrots trying to leave. Come on now, carrots. Now, you notice I'm not adding any salt or pepper to this. That's because we're going to add just to do soy sauce with this. And so it's got plenty of sauce. And I am using the low sodium. But again, whatever works for you. That's the beauty about cooking. You do it how you want to. And I got this up a little higher like that. Now I'm going to take that soy sauce. Of course, whatever brand works for you, we'll put that in there. Now, I usually put mushrooms. But we don't have no mushrooms. I don't know about you, but in this house, we kind of do with what we got. Make do, I guess they call it. And I'll be sure and put it on the shopping list. Get it going. Now, I need to cover that. Let me go find a cover. So for this particular pan, I don't really have a lid to cover it. So here we do a little, I guess you might call it a redneck pan. I put a little foil on there, kind of crimp it on the corners. Make my own lid. That's all. What I just say, yeah, we make do. That's what we do here. We just make do with what we got, pretty much. Now we're going to let that go for a few minutes here, and we'll take a look on it. All right, let's look how that's coming along. That off. Oh, there we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Got that butter in there and a little oil. You probably lived without the oil on this, to tell you the truth. Butter and soy sauce have probably been just good. Shoot, soy sauce have probably been fine. Oh, yeah, we got to get them. You want them carrots to be nice and tender, so we're going to let that simmer a little longer. Put my homemade lid on there. All right, we'll be back in a second. All right, let's see how that's going. Boy, it's smoking. Ooh, yeah, baby. We're getting on it there. That smells good, too. Some garlic would be good in here, but guess what? I don't have no garlic either. That would be on the list with mushrooms. All right, time to add that this broccoli. Put that in there. Again, don't worry about the recipe. I'll have it in the description for your convenience. Now we're just going to get that going. Need to put a little more soy sauce on there. Not too much, that way people can add it to their taste. I always like to cooking for others. You always want to, accommodate if you can. Or if you want to. If you don't want to, okay. All right, let me pull one of these carrots out here. Oh, yeah. Kind of firm, a little crispy. It's how you want it. Won't be long now. Put a little cover on that for a second. Put that aside. And it's time to check out them egg rolls. All right, there's those egg rolls right there. Looking pretty good, nice and crispy. Now, for the rice, pull that over here and let's see how that came out. Let's just move that over. What do you say? Take that off. Oh, I believe that's about right there. You want to kind of fluff that up a little bit, like so. Actually, you see how I knocked it out of the pan there? That's important to do. Don't forget that. This is a little moister than I like. I guess I put just a little water, but it's fine. It's edible. I promise you that. And I kind of like it a little sticky. Let's take a taste here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is good rice right there. And it's not really seasoned. That's because, whoever's eating, they can season it what they want. Of course, soy sauce will go real good in that. Sometime I'll cook some rice with maybe some Spanish rice, or cook it in chicken broth, maybe spice it up a little bit. Okay, I believe, let's look here. What we got going on? Oh yeah, we're good right there. Let's turn that heat off. Yeah, it's easy to overcook that broccoli. I can tell you that from experience right now. We're just going to get that in. We want it nice and hot and crispy. Of course, you can put whatever kind of veggies work for you. Snap peas work good. Just whatever works for you. That's the beauty about cooking at home. All right, let's plate it up. What do you say? All right, we got her plated up right there. Got some rice and veggies and egg roll. Of course, when I get after it, I will mix all that together. But that just looks a little better for the picture, don't it? I believe it looks good enough to eat. So, you know what? I sure do appreciate all of you that have subscribed to my channel and hit that like button and commented. I appreciate it. And until next time, remember, be kind whenever possible. Adios.